Trading.
Trading's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Dangerous.
It's dangerous stuff.
Let's do it.
Don't do it. Hello and welcome, traders. Monday, the 25th of September. Didn't expect much because the last couple Mondays were pretty lame. This one wasn't too bad. P&L wise, got between 150 and 180 ticks. I say in between because I'm always copying to multiple accounts, and most trades I do on like 6+ cash account. Sometimes I take certain trades only on a few of them, and sometimes there's a lot of slippage, or even worse, and the software screws up, and I'll find out at a later point that I'm still in open positions. A little bit of that happened today, that I noticed too late that I'm still in an open position on 3 accounts, but it went in my favor and wouldn't have been bad otherwise either. So let's have a look. At first I thought this might become an inside day, and by inside day I mean within the range that the first hour builds. But then we did break out on NQ and on RTY and on ES as well. Traded back in and then back out again. Quick look at the TPO. We had value area of Friday above us, so I was watching that and we did get towards that. I don't trade really by the value areas, but they are another inflection point, you know, like initial balance, VWAP, extremes, SDs, certain standard deviations sometimes. They're all inflection points where at those points you expect something to happen and you just basically check the DOM and the traded volume and the delta and see if there's any reaction. So we opened, traded a little bit in place, and then traded down. I was not feeling that low here. I thought we're gonna go a little further than that, so I didn't trade that. Then we went basically back to VWAP and stayed close to it. And it looked like just another Monday. Then around 10:17 Chicago time, I took my first trade. Usually I'm not that early, like that push definitely felt like there was another one coming, but that was fine with me because I was scaling in. So I went in with a position here and I added here, and then we kind of exhausted much sooner than I expected. I was expecting this to go further up, and we came down here. So here, same as when you go into a trade, is the same procedure you want to go when you go out of a trade. I basically watched the traded volume and it felt like there's definitely going to be a pause, if not a reversal. So, and after you see these volume pushes through weave up, not coming even back to retest it, pushing through the initial balance, pushing higher again, that's not the time of day where I expect this to ride back down to weave up, even though that can of course happen. So on this unexpected retracement, I'll basically close out on my whole position, see what happened. Did actually come down a little bit later, but that's fine. And yeah, it did push further up, as you see. Around 11:16 Chicago time here I went in because we hit another inflection point, which was yesterday's value area, and it did react to that, so took a scalp there, traded all the way down to VWAP after that and back up, and I took it again here, started building a position. Not an A1 trade really, because it was a little bit grinding. I do like NQ to push a little more for me to take a trade here or to fade anything. Started building a position here, and that was already the top. It was weaker than expected. Took it off profitable here. And then it just kept trickling down, and I still had 3 accounts being short, so that turned out to be in my favor. But let this be a warning: if you use any trade copiers, then always check your external software for your other accounts to make sure, because sometimes when price is hitting your limit orders while you move them, or you flatten out and it's hitting your limit orders at the same moment, your fills on different accounts are not necessarily all the same, so things can be messed up. Your actually main platform says you're flat, but if you then check your accounts, you're still in an open position. So always have that in your account software ready to check if you went out, because you know, sometimes you forget and you might be lucky, you might be very unlucky. There have been people whose account blew and they only learned about that after the market close. And I think that was the last trade of the day. So not that many trades still, 600, 700 bucks altogether, because I was copying over to other accounts. Let's hope tomorrow gets a little better. We got home sales and a little Fed speaking, so let's see what that brings. Please hit subscribe, click that little bell icon so you get notified when the next video comes online. Thank you for watching, trade safe and always manage your risk.